What's up, boo? Welcome back for episode 2 of Grade My Logo. It's a new series where I'm going to be taking logos that you submit at grademylogo.com, and I'm going to take a look at them inside of Illustrator and grade them against the 3 S's. We covered those in a little bit more detail in episode 1. If you want to catch that, I'll drop a link. But just to quickly walk through them again, it is, does the logo work in single color? 2, does the logo scale to different sizes or different environments effectively? S number 3, does it tell a unique story about your organization and how your church or your ministry operates? And don't forget to like and subscribe. That is really it, guys. Let's go ahead and jump on into Illustrator and get cracking. First Planes is the next one up at bat today. So what we're looking at here is we've got a cool sunshine, First Planes, pretty clear. This I grabbed from their website. Again, so don't worry about this blue background here. That's just part of the screenshot. So first, let's look at the 3 S's. Does it work in single color? Yes, obviously it is in single color. I think it would do just fine and dandy in black and white or whatever other colors you wanted to throw it in. Number 2, how does it scale? So it's pretty clear. I feel like there's good spacing around the elements. I could read this pretty easily. On a road sign driving past at 60 miles an hour, you can see it pretty at smaller sizes. You can still recognize it. So check on point number 2 as well. One of the things, though, that you want to think about with scale is not just how large or small that it works in terms of size, but you also want to think about formats. So this is currently stacked kind of tall, not super tall, but it's a stacked logo. And my first question when I saw it is, okay, cool, but what do they have as their Instagram profile? What would you put as your icon, maybe in the footer of your website? What recognizable mark do you have? We've got the sunshine, and maybe they already have this. Again, I'm walking into most of these logo reviews with no context. Like if they've got 6 other versions of their logo, that's cool, but I'm not aware of that. So I'm assuming this is it, right? So with that in mind, what else do we do other than just use the entire logo in this format every time we want to use it? So I would consider, we need some kind of icon or badge or seal type of thing that we need to consider. And then First Planes, okay. So the last thing is, does it tell a story? Kind of. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, you theoretically, yes, you could go slap this on whatever other church. So, maybe we get a passable grade on the, and this is where I could be sold to. Like if I'm sitting in a meeting and we're talking through it and we find out that for whatever way, like the sun plays a big part in that community, maybe it's a big symbol in, that city or, part of the community. I don't know whose life is not impacted by the sun. I don't know, but we're gonna say a B- on this one. It's decent, room for improvement, but the biggest thing that we need to improve on is the scalability. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm gonna guess we're looking at, and again, this is not exactly it. I'm gonna recreate some of these elements, but Museo Sands. We go to first. Boo. Planes. Planes. Oop, what are you doing, Josh? I always want to keep them the same size. And I'm going to go ahead and create this nice little visual here with the F and the P lining up. And let's go ahead and make our sunshine. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So this is not going to be exact, but this is really just to, again, all of this is not, hey Josh, what is like the ideal way to handle this project? What would you do if you had, 20, 30 hours to spend on it? This is a 5-minute quick fix thoughts. And also, my main purpose with these videos is to kind of create, let's align these puppies, is to give you guys some things to be thinking about as you rebrand or thinking about your existing brand. Dang it, hitting the hotkeys too fast. So I'm really using these to illustrate points, not say, this is exactly what I would do with this logo, if that makes sense. And then we're going to eyeball this one. Oops. Forgot to copy. Rotate it a little bit. We're just trying to kind of get in between there. Shrink that puppy down till we're touching, because that's similar concept as what we've got going on here. Looks like these might not be exact, and some of these have kind of like a little angle deal going on. Not sure if that's intentional or not. Doesn't bother me, but let's go get rounded edges, because that's what this one's doing. And then I'm going to extend these puppies out a little bit more. All right, so that's a fine shape. Not spectacular, pretty cool, decent, overall solid. And then I feel like, so it's again recreating their existing logo. Keep trucking on down the road. Trucking on down the road. So you can do this. I'm going to do a little cheat here and just draw a white box around this so you get a sense of what's going on here. Great day, come on. Get in the back, son. Cooperate with me. And I'm going to take my thing and try and get these lines similar-ish. So again, like I'm good with, if you can sell me on why do we have a sunshine, I'm good with this. Like this is solid, decent, pretty stinking good little sitch we got going on. The big thing that I want to fix with this one, like I mentioned earlier, is okay. Well, what do we do with our profiles? So that's not bad at all. Oops. But let's grab our sunshine and go cool. The no-brainer move is to you just throw that FP in there, baby. Let's outline those mothers and zoom in. And we're gonna get them inside. When in doubt, use your initials. Just kidding. But it is a solid move. I mean, it's real easy to explain to everyone when you're making choices you make when you use your name. Alright, so I'm lining up these guys with, well, I guess I could use math too if I wanted to. Let's use our align tools. I'm trying to get the P and the F so this shape kind of just flows into this one. It looks like I'm in between pixels here. But I'm eyeballing this. I'm not going to go exactly by math, but I'm kind of looking at and measuring the spaces around here. Again, trying not to sweat the details too much, but still do something that we kind of believe in. So that would be kind of the next progression. If I was brought in and said, hey, we need an icon for this, like that's what I would do. Like you could throw that in your Instagram. And 1, 2. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know if I love that or not. I don't know. That's one of the things that I would kind of monkey with is making this sunshine even more interesting if possible. See, now you got me off on a tangent here. Messing with things. Getting into nonsense. Switching into this mode to get a little bit of a boopity boo 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 whip wee. Again, anytime I can make something 4% more interesting, I'm gonna, like you gotta go down all the roads, you know. You gotta go. Sometimes you take that road and you just see what's on down the way. And when you do that, sometimes you're wait, delightfully surprised, delightfully, yeah, something like that. I don't know, something down that road is all right. So here we've got this guy, and ordinarily I would shoot for, like, you got like a wide format where we've got first planes on the same line, and then, you know, maybe do a stacked version like this. But this works. Like, you can use that pretty much anywhere you would want a wide format logo. So you really could get by with a two logo family here. I would probably do some things like making sure this flows into here. Probably cut off that line at the same thing as this little sun ray, and then, you know, again, tweaking some of these dudes till it's even more interesting. I'd probably play with that a good bit more until we've got like a real nice looking sun. But this is kind of the ballpark that I would want to be in. So all in all, you know, I think there's some good bones here, good bones to work with, especially if we can justify our sunshine. That will do it for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you got value out of it, hit like and subscribe so more people can find it. And if you'd like me to grade your logo, go to grademylogo.com and fill out the little tiny baby form on there, and I will get an email. Until next time, adios.